I'm a Marine Corps veteran. I served from 2011 to 2015. I'm talking through my intro song right now. Who's a veteran out there? We got any veterans in the crowd? Hey, thank you guys for your service. Thank your families for your service. You know, honestly, I'm pretty baby built compared to most of you guys out there. I woke up in 2017. I found God in 2017. So my journey, for me personally, it's been absolutely incredible, and it's all been in a really short amount of time and with a lot of responsibility. And I think a lot of us, you know, especially with the newer people that have been waking up, even as early as COVID, you know, we got to remember that when we're red pilling these people, it's got to be a patient process, because a lot of them, they're going through some information that we've known for years, some of us for decades. And when we talk about the gravity of, you know, child trafficking rings, we talk about satanic ritual abuse, we talk about even Satan is performing rituals in abortion clinics, and now that's being protected as a religious freedom argument. I mean, the world is completely turned upside down. And it's like, you know, when we watch the media and they're calling us a conspiracy theorist, it's like, what are you guys looking at? Like, you guys are literally performing partial birth abortions, you know, killing babies and then performing rituals in there. So our fight, by far, is a spiritual fight ahead of anything else what's happening on the ground. And that's why we always try to tell everyone, find your faith, be strong in your faith, be strong in the Lord. Believe in yourself,
yes,
really.
Sir.
Believe in yourself, because the Holy Spirit works through every single one of us in its own separate way. We all have our own special gifts. Some of us are able to come up here and talk. Other people out there are just really good at lurking and putting together some really bomb threads for people to learn and get red pilled on. Other people out there are just really great at making memes. Other people out there are just really good at, you know, shit posting in the comment section and just going toe to toe with some of these people. Everyone's got their own gifts, and you're all absolute warriors in my book. Yeah, give yourselves a round of applause for the work that you're doing, because, you know, at the end of the day, whether you got 5 followers or 5 million followers, I tell everybody you are an integral part of this chain. It literally takes every single person to win this fight. It's a global fight. It's a 6,000-year fight. I mean, these
yes,
belief systems, these cults, they've been around for thousands of years, you know. So when people are like, oh, why don't we do this now? It's like, man, we've only had 3 years to even start getting this lid popped off, you know. So I'm in it for the long haul, and my military service is really the biggest reason that I'm here. I served under Barack Hussein Obama for 4 long years. They were bitter years, to be honest with you. Yeah, they took our military and they turned it into a social warrior justice program. You know, they cut our funding. 2 months with sequestration. We had no rounds. We had no money, no sim rounds. We were literally yelling bang, bang, bang at each other out in the field because we couldn't train. They didn't pay us for 2 months. Navy Federal had to step in and literally foot the bill just so we could get paid to go out and train and defend the country. You know, and when I first joined, I thought, like, oh, I'm gonna slay dragons to the United States. Like, let's fucking go. And then I get over there and we're giving classes on words that hurt. You know, like don't ask, don't tell was repealed, and it's nothing against gays, but once that happened, there was guys on duty, you know, making out with their little boyfriends in the duty hut, and, you know, just morale started to drop. Nothing against females, but putting women in the infantry.
No, sir.
I didn't join to see a woman get blown in half, and I know my buddies didn't either, and there's all kinds of other things that go into that, you know? Absolutely, absolutely. And, you know, even down to just unit cohesion. Took everything away when we were deployed on our second deployment. This is one of the most egregious offenses that I noticed from the Hussein administration as our commander-in-chief. We were sent into the Yemen embassy to get our guys out in 2015. When the Marines got there, they had to leave their weapons, leave their gear, leave their armor. I mean, they pretty much got back on the boat naked with these people and armed the Houthi rebels, which are funded and trained by Iran, which Hussein gave $1.8 billion to fund these terrorist organizations. So, you know, when you see videos of your buddies getting blown up, or, you know, another American hits an IED, and you're just thinking, like, we probably paid for that thing, to be honest with you. So, from my perspective, that's the biggest reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. And my buddy Steve here, this dude, when I talk about lurkers, this guy has 240,000 followers on Instagram. No one knows his name. And it's the best, because he's doing the most amount of work, and between the bakery, I wouldn't even be standing up here if it wasn't for Steve. So actually, I wanted to give a few minutes over to Steve so he could tell you guys about the website we're doing, about the radio show we got going on. We're on the air now. We're trying to get Q and on, so call in.
Love you, Bill.